Hi guys, it's Don Chazzy here with another episode of University Cooking. This week we're going to be making really simple bread and butter pudding. A real simple dish that you can use up all of your old stale bread, or fresh bread if you just fancy some bread and butter pudding. Let's get started. What you'll need is...
So, you're going to need butter, you're going to need 70 millilitres of this stuff, double cream, you're going to need half a pint of milk, you're going to need 8 pieces of bread, as many raisins as you like, you'll need 3 eggs, and 50 grams of sugar.
So what you'll need is a bowl which is preferably see-through. It doesn't have to be. That is also oven-proof, obviously. And it has to have the capacity of about 1 litre, so you can fit 4 pieces of bread in the bottom quite nicely and snugly, and then another 4 on top, and then the liquid, of course. So the first thing you want to do is you want to spread butter on the inside of the bowl so that the bread and everything doesn't stick to it. Now you can just, use your hands for this, don't worry about being messy. Just slice a piece of butter off your butter and then just rub it around, making sure you cover all of the bowl in a nice layer of butter. Be generous because 1, it's bread and butter, 2, it's winter. After you've made sure that the inside of your bowl is fully buttered, put your bowl to one side and start buttering your slices of bread. Okay, once you've buttered your bread, what you want to do is you want to cut it in half like that. And then into your pre-buttered bowl you want to put the 4 pieces of bread that you've just buttered. So you want to put half the amount of the bread that you've just buttered. You want to sort of try and layer it like this. And then when you've put your bread in, the sultanas on top to taste basically. I mean, however many you want, it doesn't really matter, it's up to you. And then put the other layer on top, just layering it all nicely so that you cover everything up. You want to preheat your oven to about 180 degrees, gas mask 4, before you start doing anything. Make sure it's nice and hot. Squash it all down a bit. Put some more sultanas on top, or chocolate chips, whatever. I mean, it's completely up to you. Put it to one side. Then what you want to do is you want to put your half a pint of milk in, plus 70 millilitres of double cream, the 50 grams of sugar that you measured out, and then in a separate bowl you want to put the 3 eggs. And you just want to whisk them up so you break up the yolks. Make sure that they, as if you were making an omelette. And then you add that to your milk and cream solution, and then just whisk it all up. Keep mixing it until you're satisfied that all the mixture has dissolved, the sugar's dissolved, the yolks are in together. And then what you want to do is you want to just pour it all over your bread, over every single little bit. So you want to put it in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes, just until it becomes golden brown on top and nice and crispy and yummy. Stick it in the middle of a preheated oven and watch success grow. So there you go guys, that's how you make bread and butter pudding. Just make sure it's nice and brown and the egg has set within and around the sides of the dish. I'm afraid I can't do the rest of the filming in the kitchen because I've been kicked out of the kitchen by my mother, sadly. But yeah, it worked out well. One small suggestion that I found is that try and put the chocolate chip cookies underneath instead of on top, because when they're on top they seem to dry out and become quite crispy. And yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching guys, thanks for subscribing, and remember to tune in next week for another episode of Don Chazzy's University Cooking. Bye!